Today we have a special project, Bubus. We are going to install an air conditioning for you for the hottest part of the 110-degree heat. So you'll survive and keep laying eggs. Yeah, isn't that exciting? So in the back of the mansion here, we're going to install an air conditioner. In the hottest part of the day, we're going to run it for a couple hours. So inside the mansion where they're going to stay, it'll be a more comfortable, maybe 80 degrees for them instead of 110, 115. A place where they can cool off, along with all the other stuff that we do for them. We'll just run it for a couple hours on the hottest part of the day. And it's going to be 100 degrees here, so let's get it installed. We got the 6,000 BTU unit. Smaller isn't very good, larger is unnecessary. It has a remote, so if I don't want to crawl into the mansion to start it, I can do it from afar. Alright, so we already started the drilling holes. We took the drill that you see here, and we started by drilling some holes in the corner, so then we can take the jigsaw that we have here to cut along with it. We measured, we put up the machine up here, we measured it out, we drew it out so we knew where to cut, drilled some holes in the corners, and then we're going to take the jigsaw and cut along the sides, and we cut a little niche on the bottom there for the electrical cord to fit through so we can connect it up to the electricity. Okay, so here is the cut product. You see in? Here's the other side of the mansion. This is where they are for most of the day. This is the coolest part, the darkest part of the mansion. And now we're going to set the machine up on these bricks so it has somewhere to sit on, install it through, and they're going to have their air conditioning. And here's the installed product. You can see the little niche that we cut out for the power cord, lets it to come out and up, and we're going to connect it over to this power source here. It's going to be up away from the chickens. It's not going to be on the ground. The electrical source, it's only going to be plugged in for a couple hours of the day, which means they'll be inside the mansion anyhow. It's sitting on some bricks, really easy install. Let's go see what it looks like on the other side. And there it is at the back of the mansion. It looks good. You see how there's hardly, we measured it pretty well, there's hardly any light coming in on it, so it's pretty much fit, a custom fit. It's up off of the ground without being too high, so it can still blow cold air. You know, they're short little guys, so they're going to have a lot of fun this summer hanging out in the back here. This is where they hang out already. And during the hottest part of the day, they'll be able to come in here for some refuge against the heat. You know, you spend a lot of time with your birds, taking care of them, waiting for them to grow up, waiting for those eggs. And now that they're giving eggs and summer comes along, why are we risking them to die of heat exhaustion? It doesn't really take that much money to run the machine for a couple hours. The other parts of the day you can use misters, shade, cold water, and ice bottles. And then just the hottest part of the day, put on the air conditioner. It doesn't need to be on full blast for the entire day, because then when they come out, they think that it's cool, and then they get hit with the 100 degrees, and then they go into like, mode, and they stick out their feathers, and they open their beaks, and they're like shocked with the heat. You just want to blow it enough for the hottest part of the day so that they're not in extreme heat. And I think it looks great. I think the chickens are going to love it. I wonder if they remember it from last year. They were just little babies. Cute little story. When we had it in their house when they were babies, and to help them from the heat, we would put it on, and right before I would come to turn it on in the day when it was getting kind of hot for them, I would open the door a little bit and peek, and I would see many of them going up to the machine and kind of pecking at it just a little bit and looking at it like saying, turn on, we're hot. They just loved it. So we'll see how it works this year. Thanks for watching. Don't chicken out. Subscribe.